is a WCVB Channel 5 editorial. Speaking on behalf of the editorial board, WCVB President and General Manager, Kyle Grimes.
Last week, our news team dedicated a week of coverage to helping viewers understand the ballot questions voters face in Massachusetts this year. From the use of psychedelics to educational requirements, there is a wide range of important and complex issues in front of our electorate, and by and large, there shouldn't be. The use of statewide ballot measures in the Bay State has gotten out of control. The work of legislators has fallen to you and your next-door neighbors. All of it is a direct reflection of a largely do-nothing legislature. To be sure, there are times when calling on the entire voting population makes enough sense, particularly when the issues at hand involve legislators who have real or perceived conflicts of interest, or when there's a proposed amendment to the state constitution. But other issues, like the MCAS question, should rely more strictly on well-researched and well-informed legislation. Voters elect legislators to go to Beacon Hill and do the people's work. That work includes understanding the issues important to Bay Staters, getting fully educated on those issues, and then working with other elected officials to do precisely what we've elected them to do: legislate. There was a day, not terribly long ago, when that didn't need to be said. What has become more common in the increasingly one-party system in Massachusetts is a dereliction of duty on the thorniest issues. And if avoidance just isn't possible, the fallback is backroom dealing. You might ask, what about public debate in full view? Keep walking. You're not going to find that here. If sunlight is the best disinfectant in politics, Massachusetts continues to be socked in a seemingly impenetrable fog. So while we have faith that most voters will do their level best when they cast their ballots, the most important referendum in front of them is a simple one. Pick legislators to send to Boston who will actually take up the work.
Send comments to editorials at WCVB.com.